Thank you. Thank you. That's much better than money. Lucille Ball. She had a pretty face made for comedy, the timing of a fine Swiss watch, and a genius for the subtleties of slapstick. No one ever looked better with a mouth full of peanut butter or a blouse full of chocolates. I Love Lucy and its successors were situation comedies, but they were always about the situation of being human, and humans responded. In one year, 1952, at 9 o'clock on Monday nights, 2 out of every 3 households welcomed Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel into their living rooms. Those that weren't watching were out buying TV sets. Since 1951, a day has not gone by when Lucy hadn't been seen in some American city. I once turned on my blow dryer and got her to show. When she left us so suddenly this year, she left behind a long and lovable legacy. Tonight, we thought we'd remember her with a sample of that legacy. But instead of showing you her familiar classic scenes, we found some brilliant but seldom seen moments of Lucy's lunacy. The first one is from the #1 Lucy pilot, which she and Desi Arnaz, they financed it herself when no one would take a chance on the former showgirl and her Latin leading man. She was, as you're about to see, as funny as you could be without saying a word.
Was a charge. You were charged against Mr. Williams for being a master. That's what you have to explain now. Yes, please. You. Walk. Over the shoulder. Walk. Past him. He.
To start your day. Hey, Lucy, remember to ask for them at any store by name, folks.
She was funny even when you couldn't see her face.
And 65% of the profit.
Now, what's $1.5 million? Cary Grant's name on the picture alone is guaranteed to bring in an extra $3.5 million at the box office.
Oh, look, Evelyn, you'll save yourself a lot of headaches if you'll forget about Cary Grant in the picture. Heaven's sake. You know, the big brass around here got themselves caught in a very bad deal. Don't try to bail them out.
I know that, but I tell you, Emily, my heart's set on Cary Grant for that picture.
They can't afford Cary Grant. Where's the money coming from? We just spent a whole hour in the accounting department going over the budget. Where is the money coming from?
she could be hilarious with only an arm.
You're not kidding. She does have it on.
Yeah, and I can't get it off.
Oh.
Yes, of course. Lovely to see you. I'm dying to see the ring.
Ah, yes.
Absolutely fabulous.
It's fantastic the way it picks up the light, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you,
See you later.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Jim. All right, Jim Bacon, the Los Angeles Herald, are we?
Yeah,
How are you?
lovely to see you. Lovely.
Oh, you look sensational, Elizabeth.
You love.
You forgive me? Shall we forgive her?
You know, Lucy means light, and that's what she gave us. And she still shines in all our hearts. I know that I'm not alone in saying I love Lucy and I miss her dearly. And to accept the Governor's Award, please welcome Lucille's husband, Gary Morton, right here.
Thank you, Robert. On behalf of Lucy, I'd like to express sincere gratitude to the Board of Governors and the Academy for bestowing this prestigious award. Lucy loved her work and loved the television industry. And she would have been deeply touched by this symbol of recognition. She also loved her public, and was one of her great joys of a life that they loved her back. She believed in family, love, warmth, and humor, and all the values that her work continues to affirm for her television viewers in 80 countries throughout the world. Our marriage was blessed with laughter, which is a priceless bond for any couple. I was lucky to share so much laughter and happiness with her. Ladies and gentlemen, you made the Lucy I love very happy. Thank you very much.
The 41st Annual Emmy Awards is brought to you in part by the Coca-Cola Company and your local Coca-Cola bottler.
Thank you. Oh, it's really nice to be here.
It sure is. I am very excited.
You know, looking at that old clip of the Brady Bunch, I'd forgotten how grown up the kids looked.
Bob, that was us.
Read.
The nominees for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Miniseries or a Special are Corin Corky Nemec for I Know My First Name is Stephen. Armand Asante for Jack the Ripper. Danny Glover for Lonesome Dove. James Garner for My Name is Bill W., Hallmark Hall of Fame. Derek Jacobi for The 10th Man, Hallmark Hall of Fame.
And the Emmy goes to Derek Jacobi, The 10th Man, Hallmark Hall of Fame. Derek Jacobi is not here tonight, but I'm sure he would want to thank the Academy for the honor. Thank you.
In the category for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Miniseries or a Special, the nominees are Glenn Headley for Lonesome Dove, Peggy Ashcroft for A Perfect Spy, Masterpiece Theater, Colleen Dewhurst for Those She Left Behind, Holly Bergen for War and Remembrance. Paula Kelly for The Women of Brewster Place.
And the Emmy goes to Colleen Dewhurst, Those She Left Behind. Unfortunately, Colleen Dewhurst couldn't be here tonight. However, we join her now live in Aspen, Colorado, where she's just completed filming her latest project called Terror on the Slopes.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Segal and Ed O'Neill.
Where's the food?
It's backstage, honey, not on stage.
So you guys are the Partridges, huh?
No, actually, we were the Bradys.
Yeah, don't you remember the 6 kids, Alice the maid, you know, here's a story of a lovely lady. Da-da-da-da-da. Forget it, we're the Partridges. Okay.
Well, now that we know who we are, let's get to what we're really here for.
To give an award?
Not yet.
To get an award?
Fat chance.
Actually, I think we're here to illustrate how television has changed over the years.
Well, I think that audiences are much more sophisticated and that the quality of TV has risen to meet this challenge.
Excuse me, Katie. Ed, you know, I really like your moving parts, honey. You know, you look a lot bigger than you do on television.
Florence, it's too late to change your image. Come on.
Oh, okay.
You know, we all play roles on TV, and it's nice to come out and let people see what we're really like. You'd be surprised at how many people think we're really as crude as the characters that we portray.
I think we better hurry. We're never going to get any food. There's a guy backstage going through the food like a saw.
Look, honey, this dress cost me a lot of money, and I really want people to see it.
Can we give the award now?
Oh, yeah, let's give the award now. The nominees for Outstanding Writing in a Miniseries or Special are J.P. Miller and Cynthia Whitcomb for I Know My First Name is Stephen. Bill Whitliff for Lonesome Dove. Abby Mann, Robin Vogt, and Ron Hutchinson for Murderers Among Us, the Simon Wiesenthal story. William G. Borchert for My Name is Bill W., Hallmark Hall of Fame. Allison Cross for Roe versus Wade.
And the Emmy Award goes to the writing team of Murders Among Us, the Simon Wiesenthal story. Abby Mann, Robin Vogt, Ron Hutchinson.
Thank you. I knew a man of such a stature that, to paraphrase Shakespeare, take him all in all, we may never know his like again. And that man was Martin Luther King. And he said to me one night, in despair, because people didn't know how many times he had to spare, what is there in human beings that make them want to feel superior to somebody else? And that's what I guess the Murders Among Us is about. And it's still happening today. From South Africa to Bensonhurst. And I want to thank you. I have people to thank for being here, including my talented colleague, Ron Hutchison, Bob Cooper, who worked 5 years to have this happen, Michael Fuchs, who has the courage to do things that many other people don't have the courage to do, Brian Gibson, a superlative director, and a group of wonderful producers, John Kennemy, Graham Benson, and I most of all want to thank the Academy for my 9th nomination. Thank you.
In the category for Outstanding Director in a Miniseries or a Special, the nominees are Larry Elican for I Know My First Name is Stephen, Simon Windsor for Lonesome Dove, Daniel Petrie for My Name is Bill W., Hallmark Hall of Fame, Gregory Hoblet for Roe versus Wade, Dan Curtis for War and Remembrance.
And the Emmy goes to Simon Windsor, Lonesome Dove. Simon Windsor could not be here tonight, so we're going to join him now on the set of his upcoming television movie.
All right, I'd like to thank the Academy for this great honor. It's a pleasure for me to win this award, and we can edit this part out here, and then I'll say something kind of clever in a close-up, or maybe a long shot. I don't know. All right. Anyway, it's a great honor, and I'd like to thank you all very much. And then just fade to black right there.
No, Gray.
Michael, it's a disease, not a disgrace. That's what I told your grandfather when people, friends, wouldn't come to visit him because he had cancer. They thought if they breathed the same air, they would develop a tumor. That's how people are. Come on. Give your grandma a kiss.
Now, we'll just decorate around this.
Now, Gracie, what do you think of television?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. You know, I hardly ever watch radio anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my latest invention. This is a geography book. It's for children, you know. They can do their homework and watch television at the same time.
One of the criticisms you often hear about television is that it's infantile. It's written for the juvenile mind, catering only to 12-year-olds. It's this kind of thinking that really gives me caca pants.
Now, there'll be no more television for you until you learn to keep your stall clean.
Oh, don't take away my TV set. That's cruelty to animals.
Science gave us hands to turn off television sets. Son, don't get fresh with me. I'll just reach over and turn that knob and off you go. That's all. Yeah, that's all. I'd like to see you try it. Hmm? All right, you asked for it.
Oh, no, a rerun.
What the hell are you kids watching?
Our favorite show.
Well, you're not watching it.
For those of you at home watching your television sets, if you want to feel the power of Reverend Believe, grab the back of your TV and get a shot.
This one's for you, Elvis. That was brutal and destructive.
And the ratings were fantastic.
I'm up.
Come on.
Jasmine Guy.
Each year, the Academy chooses 2 Creative Arts Awards to be given on the Emmy telecast.
And this year, we are happy to present these for costuming and for makeup. The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Costuming for a Miniseries or a Special are Maria Harani for A Friendship in Vienna, Paula Kotz, Andrea Weaver, Janet Lawler, and Stephen Kujay for Pancho Barnes, Francis H. Hayes for Unconquered, Bill Flores, Landis Williams, Barbara Lane, and James Mike Balker for War and Remembrance.
And the Emmy goes to Paula Kotz, Andrea Weaver, Janet Lawler, and Stephen Kujay. Pancho Barnes.
Five years ago, give or take a couple of months, 2 people read me the story of Pancho Barnes. And I said, wanting a job, give me this show, I'll win you an Emmy. I've never said it before, and I promise I'll never say it again, because it won't ever work again. I didn't do it alone, and let's start by the we thanks. We thank Ryan Television, we thank Blue Andre, we thank Alice Pardo. There were also 8 other costumers who contributed to this award directly, aside from the wonderful group of people standing behind me. And 11 costume houses in the city of Los Angeles who provided us with the clothes because the writers were on strike and they were available for once. So we thank you very much, members of our peer group, for voting for us. And yeah, we got it, guys.
In the category for Outstanding Achievement in Makeup for a Series, the nominees are Margaret Becerra, Rick Baker, Norman Cabrera, Vincent Prentice, and Fred Blau Jr. for Beauty and the Beast, Brothers. Michael Westmore, Gerald Quist, Jana Phillips for Star Trek The Next Generation, A Matter of Honor. Thomas R. Berman, Carol Schwartz, Barry Dryden Berman, and Robin Levine for The Tracy Ullman Show, The Subway.
And the Emmy goes to Thomas R. Berman, Carol Schwartz, Barry Dryden Berman, Robin Levine, Tracy Ullman Show.